Do you know, I think we're live. So I'm going to assume we're live because I've been testing this pretty thoroughly for the last few minutes and I'm pretty confident I've cracked all the kind of niggling bugs and whatnot. So I think it'll be working. So I've also tweaked the camera slightly so it's not so far away, frankly. I've been very, the zoom's been right at the back, and so it's just been, you can't see enough of my face. And more importantly, you can see far more of the shambles I live in. This specific room, I should say, not the anything else. Right, customization. Yeah, fine. Let's go with him. So I'm going to be playing Sniper Elite Resistance, and in part that is because I love this series. I got excited because I thought I heard you say twerk to the camera. Why has that been held as a sex-based term? It's a dancing-based term, as we know. And hello, Spin Dash. Nice to see you. Apologies that the audio will kind of cut out every time I do anything to deal with the held terms in chat. Oh, here we go. So I've got the auto mod queue on my phone now, so I'll deal with that if it comes up. I shall deal with it as and when. Yes, hello, buddy. So I've not got anything on this afternoon, so I thought I might as well just have a go. So we're going to start at the observation tower, and we're just going to play Sniper Elite Resistance because I say it's just a favourite series of mine. There's nothing particularly, gobsmacking about it from a gameplay perspective, but it's just a good game. Like, I just enjoy this game series very much. I've just always enjoyed, well, I say always, when did I first start playing these games? I started with 4. I have made noise about going back to start 3 because I have it on you can play it, it's playable on the Steam Deck. Germans. A birdie. Planes. Summary. So yeah, this is just me, cutscenes. If you aren't bothered about the cutscenes, then this is the wrong moment for you to take an interest in the stream. It's loud for me. Hopefully it's not too loud. It's not as loud for you as it is for me, because it is super, super loud. Right. That's where I have to remember the controls, which might be tricky. Right, let's just see if I can. Ow. Right, open the map. Okay, cool. It's going to give me the spiel as if I'm playing for the first time. This works out well because it might as well be. Here you can see a map of the area you're fighting in. Zoom in and out points of interest. New icons as you explore the area. Okay, fine. Right.
Take out that dam, and it'll cripple a whole lot of Nazi schemes around here.
Who am I talking to?
That bridge should give me a better look at the defences. Taking out those flak batteries on the dam is a top priority. And I need to find a way to build up the pressure behind the dam, so we make the biggest mess possible when those Lancasters hit their target.
Oh, you swine! There we go, right. Binocular button. Wow, this has got some latency on it. I'm hoping this is just the first time anything happens. It's gonna be a bit slow. Look at that, so I was right. Okay. Oh. Okay, so there's a hazard there. Do a bit of reconnaissance. Matthew reconnaissance. Anybody downstairs still? There must be somebody. Made it way too easy for me to get down there otherwise. Oh, there's a bloke. I'm trying to remember where this is set. It's called Resistance, so I'm going to guess, like, Europe. But my memory is... I played this a couple of months ago. When it very first came out, I played some co-op campaign. And that's the limit so far. Do you know what? Let's go with that for now. So, how do I get down? Ah. What I'm not going to do is the mistake I made the first time I played, which was to just fire a bullet from there and make it really blatantly, painfully obvious to everybody concerned that I was coming. Oop. Left Catal. Boom. I'm going to be... I think my plan... I thought I saw a bloke. Is to...
If the Germans have any sense, they'll be enemy snipers, aren't
first time animations occur as well. Seems to be a source for lag. And part of the reason I love this game is how effortlessly gratuitous it is. Effortlessly.
Got
Oops.
a clear shot on the controls next to those overflow pipes. Hit those, and the water pressure behind the dam is going to start building quick as anything.
Let's make sure I've got the best possible shot. Oh no, I want the... one.
That's one pipe dealt with. One to go. That's both pipes sealed. Dam's gonna be fit to burst in no time.
Alright, moving on. I did play this on Xbox before, if memory serves, so I might switch to a controller at some point. It's true, that's what he said. Or thereabouts.
Could be climbable. Good job they called me Spider in basic.
Oh, okay, I've got his attention. That's two.
Enemy troops ahead. Dealer's choice. Loud and fast, or slow and quiet. Gonna be fewer Nazis seen tomorrow either way.
Maybe I just like Rebellion games. Because it occurs to me that I've been mostly playing Rebellion games for the last couple of months. Last one I played on stream, which was a little while ago, was Atomfall, which I was enjoying. And then I made the mistake of leaving it too long to export my progress out of Twitch, and so the poor people on YouTube, I can only apologise, are completely without options in terms of, you know, catching up, because the streams are gone, because I'm not popular enough to have longer settings, so they're all gone. But, you know, it's my own fault in many ways. In every way. Um, I did not stream enough, or I did not stream for a while, and thus... Oh, you almost saw me there. Be more careful. He says, getting back into view. Let's get sneaky sneaky. I've done my bit by getting him on my radar. I like to have people checked off. It's a good time. But he's not on his own. There's one. Right, so I think I've got everybody on my to kill list radared. So he's coming in. This is good news. Oh, even better. He's coming this way. I don't want a machine pistol. We'll search him. Daft not to, isn't it? And we'll carry him, and we'll take him this way. And we'll see if we can drop him out the window. I'll just walk him out the back door. I don't think anybody's watching this bit. Do you know what? Fairly sure if I throw from here, he's going over the edge. Yep. There he goes. It's funny, I got a Facebook message just as that happened. I was like, oh, is that an achievement? No. It is not an achievement to throw the evil ones over the edge. Oh, you are kidding me. I was too close. I wasn't close enough to the edge of the wall, I think. Right, so he's coming in to have a look. That's fine. So that just means I'll wait. I'll lie in wait for him. Enemy hunting. That is right. That's what I'm doing. How did it know?
That's my cue. Time to go.
Right. So what? He's in the grass. That's probably fine. But I am going to booby trap him right now. Oh, his helmet came off. Okay. Okay. Okay, fine. I didn't do a great job sniping, stealthing through this bit. In hindsight, maybe I should have taken out a couple of people on those walls.
Guess that's all.
While I had noise. But such is life. You can overthink these things, can't you, ultimately? And it is a video game, and not in any way something that matters in the grand scheme. I'm just going to check this message. I have a feeling my evening plans have just been scuppered. Yep. Okay, fine. Just bear with me a second. It's just important to inform my nearest and dearest when I'm not going to be going out after all, because it affects... I mean, it doesn't affect anything too drastically, but it does kind of have an impact on, oh, well, you know, so-and-so you no longer have to feed yourself, like, by yourself. We could have dinner together, and that might change what you cook, or whatever. Just going to make my way gingerly to this bit. Famed resistance commando unable to traverse small bush. Right, so they're above me, aren't they? Not in the societal sense, although probably, but just in the literal sense. I don't have any pistol ammo, so that's annoying. So I may have to resort to blowing things up or shooty. Oh, hang on, hang on. Ah, balls. Right, I'm having him when he comes up these stairs. 3, 2, 1. Investigation over, I'll say. Oh, why aren't any of them carrying bloody pistol ammo? Right, do you know what? I'm just gonna see if I can take this lot out without. So they're up there. Okay. See if I can get away with this. Nope. Almost immediately no. What happened there? Not really sure why they're alerted, but alright. Be ready. Be ready to plug him. I'm really good at shooting through the eyes. Eye shots are my bag, seems. But I am running out of bullets. So I sort of feel like it's going to be important soon to... Is he actually hunting? Or is he just thinking about it? Because so far he hasn't really done a lot of... Oh, here we go. Okay, little yellow things going bobbly bobbly. Right, let's take him. I can do it from behind with a single shot. I remember at one point in time... Oh, nice. I remember at one point in time when I was actually giving serious thought to it being like a family-friendly, kid-friendly stream. Naive. How naive.
That grass could offer solid cover.
Yeah. Nah, I mean. Oh, come off it. Right, let's see if this guy up here has anything good. Please be pistol ammo. I really could do with like even half a dozen.
Nothing
would
else
help me a
worth
lot.
finding around here.
Because there's not that many. There's not that many enemies left in the grand scheme, and I reckon I can take them.
Flat cannon. Nothing a good old satchel charge can't topple. But the way they're set up, reckon I might be able to make them shoot each other. Save myself a bit of bother.
Lava duck gore blimey trousers. Right. How many of you are there? Why did he see me? I don't really understand why he saw me there, but whatever. Right, there's one there. I've just seen him. Just gonna duck into this cover here and go for more binocular shots. Right, I've got to work out where this other fella is, because it says there's one more. Oh, there's a truck there. Oh, that could be fun. Oh, there's one. Hang on, there's a fella. Is that him? No, it's still saying there's one more. Alright. I think there's a way down here, isn't there? Oh, I don't know if I want to do that, though. Big drop. If I get it wrong. Oh, I think I figured out where I think I see the other bloke. There he is. That's him. Right, then... The only pain with streams like this is when I get really into the game, I ignore the stream. I ignore the... Well, more importantly, I ignore the one dedicated person, or in this case, it was briefly two. But I think what's happened there is they don't know me, and thus they don't owe me a thing. Okay, I still have the reflexes to be family friendly. I still don't have... So there's one... So according to this, there's one in my field of vision, somewhere off in this distance here. But I cannot for the life of me work out where he is. So, we're going to do this the old-fashioned way, with guns and such. And we're going to go sneaky sneaky. And I'm going to see if I can get on the ground floor here, and if there's a means to get across to that other side. Preferably without killing too many people and raising the alarm. Is he wearing... No, okay. I thought he was wearing blusher for a second there. I mean, if he wants to, fair enough, right? But it did briefly cross my mind that perhaps he was dressed as such. I could take out one of my objectives here by getting up on this tower, but then to do that I think I've got to go... Oh no, hang on, I can shimmy up this pipe. I remember, so when I played this before in co-op, I completely forgot that you can shimmy up pipes. Here we go. Just gotta hope that I don't get spotted by anybody. Aha. Superb. Right. Right, so once again, I'm not quite sure in what world they have deigned to... Why have they... Okay, explosion heard, fine, I understand that. What I don't understand... Oh, hang on. So let's go... Slight slow fuse on this one. And back down we go. Ooh. Okay, maybe I didn't need a slow fuse. Do you know what? Let's get into cover. We're going to get up on this building here, and I'm going to take a couple of pot shots. I'm going to take a couple of pot shots. Ow!
That's the
The hell?
dealt with. That bomber should have a clear run at the dam now.
Alright, so I'm going to get out on the... How do I fix the bleeding?
That'll do it. Then I can get back to tracking down Otto Kruger. After dealing with whatever's got some local resistance in it.
Right, I need to check the controls on this one, because I've forgotten how you do... Ah, here we go. Keyboard bindings. Healing, 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 healing. Use item F. Oh, is that it? Okay. Fine.
Thank the stars. Got the bleeding under control.
Right, I'm going to go for the ambitious one here. I'm not convinced that's the right range. Hang on, what was it? Oh, hang on. Empty lung, that was it. They won't enjoy that. Right, now I should be able to see these other extra soldiers, right? There's one. There's one. There is one. I just about make his head out. Oh! Shit, what happened there? You shot me! See, the only pain with this game is is that I will invariably mess up the stealth. It is only a matter of time. There are a lot more of them than I gave them credit for, so fair enough. Right, I'm going to let them not so much come to me for a bit, but I'm going to hold fire in this position. Excuse me? Sorry, why is there somebody still... Oh, because he wasn't down the bottom. Right. Getting extra XP for the binos tag is a bit cheap, but I'll have it. Oh, come off it. What, an identical shot is absolutely fine to take his helmet off but not kill him? Give me a favour. Ah! Damn it. That was never going to go well. As soon as I lost all my healing items, it was never going to go well. Sure, I saw something. A dead guy. Love my wife. She's very sympathetic to the fact that all my plans this week have been cancelled for various reasons.
No time to waste, Harry. Need to move.
Oh, come on, that's not the... Seriously? It's better. Right. Right, snipers. That should take out all the snipers now. Pretty sure that's all of them. So anybody else from this distance is a crack shot, and so that seems unfair. Right, let's make liberal use of... Oh, there's one more.
Worth grabbing.
There's one more. Where's the other one? Hold on. Right, let's booby trap this.
I could use this sniper rifle.
I don't want to use this sniper rifle. Hold on. Oh, here he is. Here's the fella. Well, that was handy. That was real handy. He came back and turned round. Oh, did I just find pistol ammo? Bang in. Right. I much prefer, I've always loved playing any game, any shooter game, but particularly ones where you have to do stealth with any sort of pistol. I love it. I'm very excited for the 007 First Light, which is coming out, I think, next year. Maybe even this year. I'm so excited. It's IO is the perfect dev in my mind to potentially do something very exciting. So yeah, I'm very excited for that one. In case I didn't mention it 4 times with the word excited. Right, I'm going to have a drink, so apologies for the mouth noises. I don't have an easy means to mute myself, so just going to have to put the microphone further away. Cheers, your health. This is something I'm very happy to see back in stores. Aldi, other supermarkets are available, but they don't sell this. Root beer. I bloody love a root beer. And it's the cheapest root beer out there, and it's perfectly fine. It's 39p a litre, which amounts to £1.17 for the amount I purchased. I'll let you do the mathematics on your own. And yeah, it's nicer than it has any right to be. Okay, I got the all clear. All right, so I'm now free of the snipers, and I'm free of the surveillance. So I can now go back to doing things at a slightly more leisurely pace. Doesn't mean I don't balls up the shooting. There is still, I'm sure there's still somebody with a sniper rifle shooting crack shots at me. There is. That's him there, isn't it? Bastard. I'll have you. Let's see if I can take the flak off me. What about if I fire at that? Balls. Okay, that didn't work. Firing from the cover position there was not helpful. That is fine. Right, okay, so we're back to this. Alright, cool. That is absolutely fine. I am more or less out of the woods. More or less. Mostly less. So I think the trick with this game, if you're going to do unsilenced sniping, you need, non-optional need. Yeah, there's another sniper. Okay, I thought there might be. I noticed him earlier on. Ah, an ammo box. I might take advantage. You really need... What was I saying? You need to pop up and pot shot and then disappear again. A bit like this. Really? Only suspicious? Wow. Alright. So there you go. So you need to basically be not where you were. If you're going to do sniping and pot shots and whatnot, you need to be not where they were. Not where they think you are. You need to be elsewhere. So, that's what I'm going to do. Alright, I'm just going to keep this scavenged one. It's not bad, you know. It's alright. Right, so we've got some people on the way in my direction. Are they going to come this way? I assume they would, because they want to go up to the top. They may not, but just in case. Get my hang of the keyboard bindings, because as I say, played this on Xbox last time I played it, and I just... gonna booby trap everyone I haven't already booby trapped. Oh, here we go. I must have got disturbed before I rooted through his pockets. Let's see what we have downstairs. So, yeah, I'm a little bit annoyed with myself, primarily, that last time I did Atomfall, I didn't go on and follow up and retrieve the...
Just what I need.
Oh, hang on. I saw bolt cutters. Perfect, right. Supply pouch, random selections of item and ammo. You'll collect one if your inventory is full for everything inside. Right, alright, fine. That is cool, I'm good with that. Alright, so that's boarded up. This one looks like I could get down. Ooh, maybe this is my route down to the bridge. That might be good, I think. Or have I just come off this way? Oh no, actually, I think this is the road I just came down, isn't it? Yeah. Might still be useful. Get in the long grass. Is that me? Did I do that? That would be far off in the distance. Now you see why I like sniping games, because I'm like, what about that thing a million miles away? Is that useful at all? Wow. It's a scenic noise. Right. So that looks like the way. I see, yeah, okay, so. I just love headshots. They're just so much fun. I was going to say, I didn't better get him some XP for that, because that was a good shot. Right. I'm going to do another sweep for Gestapo. I thought I saw a movement over there. Well, there's one. There's one. There he is. Right. One over here somewhere. I think that's his. Oh no, I thought that's the top of his head, but no. Oh, they've come down off the bridge. They've come up off the bridge. All right then. So I guess that means no need to go down there then. You go to all that trouble. You position your shot beautifully. You go to all that trouble, and then it doesn't kill them first time. It's a sodding sniper rifle. The game is Sniper Elite. You're telling me you can't make every shot lethal with a sniper rifle? Well, maybe I'm just missing the point of Sniper Elite. Going to give a real quick shout out. I'm going to assume that the one viewer I still have is Spin Dash. Spin Dash dude. Love that dude. Go way back, he and I. 20 years, I think, now. Oh, you swine. Moving your bloody face, jerk. And I'm also going to give a shout out to It's Jesus, which is my latest follower. Also goes by Nathan Blade, the esteemed and upcoming professional wrestler. Also love that dude. Haven't known him as long, but you know, still great guy. So yeah, I was just looking at games to play, and I had the afternoon to myself, and I thought, you know what? I haven't streamed in ages, and I always find myself annoyed with myself when that then, you know, like when I don't sort of do more. But it's just hard. Like it's a lot of, you know, I hasten to call it work because the level of effort I put into it is not work at all. I'm guessing that was the dude who was looking at me because he's now dead. Right, where is my? There's my man here. There's one underneath me somewhere. And there's one up on that tower. Let's see if I can take him out quickly. So yeah, it's just, it can be tricky, you know, to kind of, oh yeah, I'm getting a lot of good medals on this one. It can be tricky to kind of put the time in your diary. Now, I would say, you know, one might argue, not without credibility, that I have nothing but time at the moment because I am still between roles, and I am now officially between roles. So actually, last time I streamed, to give you an idea of how long ago it was, I wasn't officially out of it just yet. I was still working my way out of my notice, and that was fine. And you know, it all kind of ended amicably, and there was no bad blood whatsoever. Because why should there be? If you can avoid these things, why would you not? All right, so there's that, which is good. Yeah, so you know there was no kind of no axe to grind rather, and I've been sort of spending the last few weeks looking for a new role. It is a tough market. You know, you think about all the different sort of challenges that are going on simultaneously, and you've got AI, which I think is two things. One is the market is getting flooded by applicants using AI, and I use a certain part of that, a certain syllable of that, fairly intentionally and fairly, you know, fairly aggressively. I'm not a great fan of people who gum up the works. So there's a lot of people gumming up the works, and actually some of these job sites have made it quite easy for that to happen. So like LinkedIn's a really good example. I'm sure there are other ones that are just as bad. In fact, there are several. But LinkedIn's made it so easy to apply for jobs, and it's all kind of coming from a good place, but they've made it so easy to apply for jobs that you can have 1,000 applicants on a single role, and 2/3 of them are not even like relevant for the country it's in. Like they're just applying, chancing, or you know, trolling. Could be that. Either way, what it amounts to is it's a harder time to get yourself actually spotted properly by a hiring manager, legitimately.
I'm certain he's spotted here.
Oh, there's two, are there? Okay. Just saw a grenade go down. Get you, Michael Jackson. Slide in there. Cheeky boy. Right, I think, well, certainly I can exfiltrate, but I think I've killed every German
Got everything worth having.
who's on the map, so I consider that job well done. Not a big fan of Nazis, never been. So yeah, you've got candidates flooding the market, applications with junk. You've got recruiters who then, I think, in a lot of cases, are doing their best. And in a lot of cases, probably are also being lazy with AI, because I think there's a decent, decent chunk of people are, well-intentioned and want to use it to sort of make themselves more productive. And there are some people who've just, pardon my French, fucked their job off to it, because they are lazy. You know, like I say, it's not the majority of people, but it is a sizable number, I would say. It's not zero, certainly. Oof.
Easy now.
No need for bloodshed.
Let's not do anything we might regret. Carillon, I take it. My mate Morris. We need to go find...
as the SOE agent?
Name's Hawker. Harry Hawker.
We have your man from Station 12.
So what else is, what else contributes? So, say, there's people using AI to,
Welcome to the Resistance.
Bombard it. There's people using AI to mask the fact they can't do the job. So there'll be plenty of people who are like, right, write me a cover letter as if I know all this stuff and if I have all these skills. It's fraud, right? It is. And actually, in a lot of countries, it's punishable crime if you can prove it and if it's significant enough. But right now, where that leaves people like me is up shit creek without a boat, which is not a great place to be in. It's not a great situation to be when you're on shit creek. Such is life. As the French would say, such is life.
We can only surmise that they are aware of Vertigo and that he has gone into hiding. Bon chance.
Cheers. Right, so that will end the campaign mission then. Or it should, anyway. There we go. Okay. Skill points. Let's up the skills. Right, so what do I want to do? Have I got anything here that's good? The longer you are in focus, the longer it takes for the effects to wear off. See, the problem is I don't really use focus, but it looks to me like I'm not going to be able to do anything in this section, like get extra health and stuff like that, without adding points into this. So I'm just going to do that. We're just going to do that, even though I don't really want to. I really want to do is, you know, bulk up my combat, because obviously I am a highly trained killing machine. Obviously.
It's gotta be around here somewhere.
Anybody in those windows? Anybody just perching on that roof? Batman here? Any sign of Bruce Wayne? Oh, hang on, I just saw a head. Go through there. There he is. Right. Okay, there's one. German sniper. Now that's interesting. They clicked on, but they didn't click on at the front of the map, which says to me there's people between him and me. But I don't see where they would be. Alright, well, that's fine. We'll go in and we'll do the usual. Do a bit of recon. Or as the French would say, reconnaissance. Or as the French would say, look around. I'll be doing that a lot. Fair warning. I'm painfully unfunny.
Sneak into the regional Nazi intelligence
I'm
HQ,
enjoying myself too much with it to really change.
And try to find out what's got this so-called vertigo bloke so worried. Got my work cut out for me on this one.
Oh no. That's a shame, innit? Do me a lemon. Right.
A rat bomb. Could come in handy.
Scavenged. So what does this do then? Hang on, I've only got 5 bullets in it. Oh, forget that. It's so loud. It's so loud. No, we're not going to be using that. We shan't be bothering. Right, is there anybody here? No. Please say hello. No. Okay, there is no one. So then we're going to slip down here. I think is the best course of action. So hold on a minute. It's saying they're right ahead of me, so where the bloody hell are they? Search area's up there. There's nobody on those battlements. Or did I just see somebody sneak through? Maybe. That's the only other problem with this game, is if you're already an anxious person and somewhat paranoid, then you're just going to see Nazis everywhere. It's like people think social media is. And that's about as controversial as I'll get. Not very. Ultimately, I think it's quite nice to be liked. So I'm gonna...
Carry-on is right. There's a network of old tunnels under this town. If I find them, maybe I can use them to stay out of sight.
I think he's found them. Is this not them? There's a network of old tunnels, and he thinks he can find them. Can't help but notice we're in an old tunnel. Unless he doesn't think this is old enough. I've got a crowbar. Right. I don't particularly want to pop my head up, because I'm concerned that I might just come up into a courtyard full of Germans. Okay. Got those, got those, got those, got those, all full. Everything full. Right, can I see anybody from here? Nope. Wonder where they all are. Right, let's see if I can. That looks like a poster. Okay, that's fine. I can hear somebody traipsing around. So I think they must be up here somewhere. Aha, there's one. Right, let's just get him tagged. I do not understand. I'm very confused because it seems to me. Oh, balls. Okay. Fine. So that's one. I'm talking to myself, I've just realised. Okay, he's done. He is heated bread. Right, let's go back this way. Drop him on the floor. Oh, good thing you're dead. Because otherwise I'd have broken your neck there. It's not suppressed. What happened there? There we go, right. The truck is passive. Right. So that will allow me a means by which... Oh.
Gestapo have been here a few days at least. Looks like they ain't found Vertigo yet. Good. Means I've still got a chance. Nothing else to find.
Right, sniper's down. Where is he? Where is he? I can hear him.
Schon wieder? Deine Papiere sind noch dieselben wie gestern. Wir fehlen echt Bericht. Es stimmt also doch, dass
You don't say. Cargo truck. Anything good in this bit?
Checkpoint. Gestapo are checking everyone's ID. They must be desperate to find Vertigo.
see if it's in this. There might be in this house. Gonna have a crawl around, just scout for whether they're in the house with me or whether they're sort of just outside. It does look like they are pretty much exactly where I am, but obviously it's a radius, so you never know. Gotcha. Invariably, when I play stealth games, you do end up in a world where often I just have a pile of bodies somewhere on the map. In Deus Ex, I was fond of stairwells.
The Basilica. Carrion said that's where the dead drop was. Should be a good view from the tower.
Right, I want to get down here. I really want to, just for completion's sake, I really want to take out this guy in the on the map here. I just want to get them all. You got to catch them all. Nazis. I know what I mean. It doesn't matter. Here he is. Pop. Waste of a bullet? Questionable. Worth it? See? Well worth it. Got a medal and everything. If it wasn't worth doing, would they have given me a medal? Inarguably, no. Indisputable. Ironclad. Bang to rights. Lockdown. And so on. So yeah, I've realised that there's a good possibility I am actually talking to myself, because I am on using the auto mod, and because I'm using Stream Manager on Twitch, I suspect that Streamlabs is actually counting that as a viewer. So there is every possibility I am talking entirely to myself. However, I wanted to play this game anyway, so I might as well.
If I remember his file right, that's Vertigo's apartment block.
Okay. Got one of them. Okay, great. And that's one tagged. Tagged to be bagged. Body bagged. You knew exactly what I meant. I don't even know why I felt the need to qualify that. Right, this chap here needs to be looted. For he's a Nazi fellow. I care for him.
Ah, this is proper useful.
Bottom of the stairs. Perfect. It's like they knew I was coming. Right, I'm actually going to take a slightly different tack here. Now, I seem to recall from doing this mission, I think we did this mission co-op when I played with my friend Dan, who is not on Twitch, but love that dude anyway. Can't give him a shout out because he hasn't got a username, but love that dude. He's another one who's 20, coming up on 20 years. Some of these poor sods have known me half my life. What happened there? I went back and watched the tape for that one. I'm not really sure why the alarm gets raised in some of these positions. Not really quite sure it's fair. But what can I do as one man? Make my own Sniper Elite game where it is fair. But then it probably wouldn't be very exciting. I'm one of those really annoying people who reloads with every shot if I'm in a firefight. Right now, I have two. One who I've spotted, and one who I haven't, looking for me down up here for some reason. Oh, there he is. So that's that one there. That's your boy on the right-hand side here. Oh, there he is. Okay. He's done. He is warmed by a toast. And so are you. Blimey, mate. I know you're a gruff veteran type who's, you know, ever so cool. But can you not make such a gurn face when you shoot people? Right, what's he got? Nah, it's way worse. Way worse. That's a downgrade on my style. My style is pistols and shoot from afar wherever I can. Did his gun go flying over there? Wow. Nope. Okay, not interested. Okay. So this puts me nostalgia, right? So let's talk about nostalgia. So I remember listening to the Glass Cannon podcast, Androids and Aliens, and all of their fun, while playing Sniper Elite 4. Pretty sure it's Sniper Elite 4. Yeah, that was the one I cut my teeth on, Sniper Elite wise. Came to it on Game Pass. I love these kind of style of games, like the third person. Sort of, well, you have to do a little bit of planning. If you want to, you can run and gun it, but it's harder. Like just a little bit of, you know, a touch of forward planning, but at the same time, you know, a means to escape if things go tits up. Which, when I play, they do. Just invariably, that happens because I'm at best slightly above average at games. That is my best chance. I middle out on like when I play kind of anything vaguely competitive, I will come back to that, put a pin in that thought, because I'll talk about rematch. So when I play anything sort of vaguely, you know, skill-based, especially where reflexes are required. So like your Fortnites and your Call of Duties and whatnot. Crap.
All right,
oh, come on.
Off we go.
Come on. There he is. Right. There we go. Okay. Where are they coming from? See that suggests to me, that position there suggests to me that they're coming from underneath.
I can't see anything worth grabbing.
Oh, there they are. There's a couple.
Philo Beck, infamous partisan hunter, according to his file, got wounded in a fight with Cavion's men. I should finish what they started.
Right, one down. That was woeful. Woeful exchange. Right. Where is the other guy shooting at me from? Okay, there's one. What alarm? Oh, bollocks. Oh, this is going to go badly. Right. I'm going to get out of dodge for a bit. I'm going to be nowhere near where they saw me last. I'm going to switch back to the pistol for a bit. See if I can... Switch back to the pistol for a bit and see if I can pick off a few. Crap, I can't see him, but he can see me. The worst position for a sniper to be in. And this is where, say, the problems with my skill at sniping games becomes immediately apparent. Is I don't do well in the chaos bit, and I'm bleeding, so I'll probably fix that in a minute. Oh, what the hell? I could have sworn I had the machine gun on there. It's just BS.
Na los! Wo bist du? Zeig dich! Ist er tot?
It might not be the worst thing for this to result in checkpoint restart, because I have kind of balls this up. Yeah. What did I get taken by there? It felt like a single shot. Doesn't matter. Yep. Totally fair. One hour, 7 minutes. What time should I give it? Let's say an hour and a half or thereabouts. We'll go to 90 or so minutes and call it a stream there. I think that's a good amount of time to go for. Ultimately, you know, like I say, there's a good chance nobody's watching. I don't do much in the way of self-promotion, which obviously feeds into that, because I am a fool. Damn fool, who basically doesn't really wants to entertain without being famous. Because, yeah, I mean, I went to... Man, there's lots to catch you up on. I went to Comic-Con with UKPW. Oh, it's silent, so good. I went to Comic-Con with UKPW at the end of May. It was cool. You know, I enjoyed the Sunday. I went with the Sunday with Alex Dow Jones and a couple of the wrestlers and some of the crew. And it was great. You know, I had a nice day with my friends. I took a lot of other people's pictures, which is kind of, you know, okay, because of course I did, because I'm not one of the stars, right? I'm crew. And obviously I'm, I think, a very talented crew. I have no idea what this is. Screen that. So I just changed phone to a Google Pixel, and it's really nice being able to ask people what they're calling about before I decide if I'm actually going to have to talk to them or not. Document destruction, hard drives, paper. Right, I'm going to have to deal with this, I think. Hello. Hello there, how you doing? No, so actually quite a lot has changed since the last time we spoke. I actually no longer work for the company. what you can do is you can, if you want to sort of explore the possibility of reconnecting with them, you can still email my old work email and it'll forward on. So if you want to do that just to kind of see if you can get another contact out of it, then it's worth a try at least. Cool. All right, mate. Take care. Bye. So, God bless the Google Pixel. Anyway, so I switched to a Google Pixel, and one of the nice new features they have is this ability to AI screen calls. I don't know if it's AI, but anyway, it's got like an automated screener. And so the person has to talk to the screener and tell the screener, who then tells me what the call is regarding. And it's brilliant. Like, I used to get a ton of, and I still do get a ton of unsolicited junk calls from numbers that, you know, just hang up on you as soon as you why are they not tagging up? Shouldn't they be tagging up?
Philo Beck, infamous partisan hunter, according to his file, got wounded in a fight with Carrion's men. Reckon I should finish what they started.
Yeah, so I like a Google Pixel phone because I can screen out the junk or the people who are too lazy to say why they're calling. But I can have calls like that, which I've been fielding a lot of because they're all related to my old work. Which obviously, even though I've been gone for a month, people still call. Sometimes speculatively, sometimes it's the sort of customer account manager that I used to work with, or they just don't know that I've moved on. So, because sometimes you don't speak to them for like 6 months at a time. And that's fair enough, you know, people can't be expected to keep track of everything I'm doing, particularly when I have no means of updating them except, you know, I put it on LinkedIn. But sometimes people don't look there before they do the sort of courtesy call, you know, and that's fair enough. People are always, in my experience, busy people. Get you tagged, you swine. Walk into shot. There we go. I'm always going to get that award if I get a chance, because I do. Tagging is just so handy in this game because you can actually kind of get a sense of where people are in your, who've been in your eye line. Are they still in your eye line? Have they moved on? And I just like that it feeds nicely into the sort of, you know, you're a elite commando. It's like, yeah, you would do a bit of cursory research before you just go in guns blazing. All right, like I said, you know, for me, this game, the reason I like it, and the reason I like this series is because it is set up for stealth, it is set up for distance, but there is a path by which you can sort of work around that if you balls it up, which I do. So that's useful. I like it. I like it. What I don't like, what I need to figure out how to fix, and maybe this is the time where I actually need to sit down and learn how to use a Stream Deck, because I do have one, is that I can't mute it when I take a call, because I really would like to be able to. So I just think I just need to learn how to do that. Right, I'm going to crawl through this bit here, and I'm going to hope that there's no Germans up on this bit, because what I actually want to do is see if I can get up there to that tower there in any meaningful way and have a better scope of the area, because it's useful to be able to scope out the area. Right, there's one I just saw. Oh, there's one. So there's a fella. I need to be careful to get out of his eye line first. Right, he didn't see me. Or he did, but he didn't see me for long enough to reconnoiter that there was actually somebody there to be seen. There's somebody down there that I need to be a little bit careful with. Heard a gunshot, did he? One more. All clear. And I've had my save, which means I'm a bit further. Got a bit further along with this one. So, doesn't look like I can get up to the top floor, so what I'm going to do then instead is go around the perimeter. Oh, hang on, wait. I have a bad feeling that will open me up to motor vehicles. Here comes one now, I think. Yeah. Balls. Right. What about... See, I forget which ones are which in terms of what weapons I'm carrying. Have a quick look. I just want to see what the... how to bring up the... Is there like a way to bring up a radial? Q. Here we go. Set a pressure mine just there, which means that if they take this outside path, they're going to explode. Bang. Get in the thing, you prick. Quick. There we go.
This must be the library. Nazis are checking through all the police files. I better make sure that the ones that could lead to resistance fighters disappear.
Okay, he's on a loop. I'm actually curious as to whether or not if I were to shoot the window out, the glass would shatter and they would hear the glass shattering. I assume so, so I'm not going to chance it just in case. Because ultimately, I can be sensible about these things, being as I'm talking to no one. That has become painfully apparent in the last sort of 10 minutes or so. Or longer, perhaps. So what does this mean? Am I back streaming again? Maybe. There is a good chance I might keep this up. The tricky thing is two things. One, like I mentioned, I don't really want to be a famous person. Don't really like people all that much. Find crowds quite anxiety inducing. The idea of, you know, being too kind of heavily mobbed or kind of surrounded is very troubling. First gem, that's in about 20 minutes. Behind that cover. Okay. So that's that bit caught up. It's all kind of filled out and present and correct. What was that? Oh, wait a minute. There's another sniper in the level, isn't there? Somewhere on this map is another sniper. And he just made himself known. Where has he gone? Did he come out of there? Where is he? I thought he'd be here. He's not though, is he? Where is he? He's somewhere way off. Hold on, hold on, hold on. There's this whole deal up here. I don't see him. He's going to be high up. It's a good vantage point. Where is he? I was worried legitimately there that I'd shot it straight into the wood. Nobody should hear that. Okay, they did. Great. So I need to make myself scarce, but not before. Right, let's have a quick look up on all the balconies, in all the windows. If this bastard's there, I'm going to get him before he gets me.
Got everything worth having.
Okay. I wouldn't be satisfied with that. Maybe I have more pride in my work. So I might diffuse this and put it back on the prescribed trail while it's quiet. Right, where did he come out from? I feel like it was this way, wasn't it? Right, better be quick. Comes. Oh, blow up, you bastard. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Why didn't it blow up? to be somewhat away from it when it blows. If it blows. 'Cause it might screw me over. Here it comes. Right, let's find out what happens. Still got a little way to go. Is there an upstairs to this bit? There we go. So here's the fun, they don't know where I am at all. So I can use this to my advantage. Sow some chaos. Where is he coming from then? So where is that yellow mark coming from? Is he in that building somewhere maybe? Oh, there's one. Are you gonna... Oh, come on. Really? Ugh. How irritating. Oh, it did work. Can't mental over that. Alright. So, bike's down, one more soldier down. That's good. Progress. What's he investigating? Just randomly following me for no reason. With no justification. Limbing the ass. Har har har.
I'm a sitting duck right here.
Komm raus und kämpfe!
Did they sight me as I was hiding? Oh, okay. Tell you what, let's go for... Why not? Oh, they took somebody out. Nice. Haha. Swines. They deserve it. Nazis. Bad. So what's happening now? They all seem to have gone off the idea of... Right. Three. 4. 5. There should be one more, if I'm reading the map correctly.
kept
what?
everything worth having.
Wah. Core. That's good then, isn't it? Right. I'm going to drop down to crouch, and I reckon I've got one more to find. So I'm going to be a bit more confident coming through here. But she seems to have given up the ghost on hunting. So he's rounded behind me. Bloody hell, Rob. Terrible shot sometimes. Right. Let's have a look through these books.
Isabelle Dubois. According to this, the Nazis have her listed as a potential resistance fighter. Not anymore, they don't. This file's on one of Carrion's men, Gilles.
Right, one more to find. Looks like it's in here somewhere. I'll just run straight past it. Maybe it's upstairs. Yeah, I reckon it's up here somewhere. Let's have a quick look.
Pierre Moreau. Ah, quite the rap sheet. Definitely part of the resistance according to this document. But the Nazis don't need to know that's the last of the files on the resistance. Carrion owes me a pint.
Well, they'll give it to you in litres. Don't let them stiff you. I'll tell you what, let's skill up quickly now. Ammo can be removed from found weapons. Ooh, yes, let's have that. That's good. That's useful. We like this. I am now lost in the library. I didn't realise this was a Lovecraftian game after all. Under the hood, it's hidden away as a Cthulhu mythos. Oh man, that would be quite fun, I think. Or terrible. You don't need Cthulhu on everything for a start. Let's make that my bandages. That's all good. That's all fine. I'm happy with that. Please don't come out in the... Oh, okay. Library again. I was about to say. Right, let's get my map up. Where am I in relation to... I'm here, am I? No, I'm here. God, I'm miles away. Up that again. Let's get bloody stuck. Here we go. Right. And then this way. Nope. Not this way. Oh, okay, do you know what? I'm going to use this... Oh, never mind. I was about to say I'll use this as a vantage point to scout further because I thought I was going to go higher up, but I'm not. But that's alright. Oh, hello. Where'd you come from, Squire? Right. I'm going to disable this because I can. Lovely. Right. Ooh. Which way is that going? That way. Okay. This is the kitchen.
I'm certain to be spotted here.
Right, killed it. I didn't get the bonus for doing it with the rat bomb. So they're hearing the bullets from other... Oh, that's handy. Thank you very much. You came down to meet me. How kind. Right.
Stay sharp, Hawker. That HQ is going to be crawling with Jerry. Going through the front door's probably not the best idea.
Oh no, here they come. Here comes some more. Oh, hang on. Oh no, windows are open. Windows are shut. Yeah. Okay. It's crawling with fewer Jerrys than it was. Right. That is the best I'm going to get, I think, at this point. That's my cue to exit. I feel like I might be able to get away with finishing this level and then calling it a day. I don't think I'm too far off. Might as well, since it's free, grab that. Is there further floors to find, or am I sort of in it now? Yes, there's further stuff
Gestapo's
upstairs.
done a number on this place. I should see if they missed something.
They left all the bottles.
Vertigo's long gone.
Floor safe.
Squeaky floorboard. Might be worth a look. A book on the Cathar Ways. Tunnels under San Raymond. So, Vertigo knew they existed beneath the city. Don't reckon I'm gonna find anything else here. Time to root out that dead drop. Can't afford for any of that intel to fall into the wrong hands.
Right. The eyes. Never fails to make me laugh. Right. Now for the dead drop. Okay. you know what? Stream, I'm going to call it there. So save my game. Just right there. And next time round, I will continue to work my way through to the dead drop. So if you've watched live, thank you. If you come back to this on VOD, thank you. If you come back to this on YouTube, thank you. In a world where you have the choice of every piece of media under the sun, I appreciate you choosing me. Thanks for watching. And now I've got to turn it off. And the great steaming pillock's forgotten how. There we go.